Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I'm recording late. Yeah, I had up late, around like 4 a.m. Yeah, I take care of a lot. Well, I didn't take care of a lot of stuff. I only take care of one thing. It was really the storage thing, going over each of the folders and stuff. So it took me some time and review, stuff to delete or not. Yeah. Well, that's definitely spent like, 2 hours, the last 2 hours before I slept. Yeah, so I'll just get straight to it. So last week, uh, my mom didn't really want us to go to the grandma house. Uh, yeah, so uh, and my mom had to go out to meet a friend, so I guess that's fine. And yeah, so but we'll do it today because it's my last time seeing my grandma, at least for this year, because I'm going to China to study at least for for this semester. I don't know. Things might change I mean, for next semester. Yeah. So basically, Saturday and Sunday, uh, my dad and I just really cleaned up the garage, and we always make a mess in the garage. So that's why I always say we clean the garage, and we may make a mess because tools and a lot of junk. Uh, and it's very hard to clean up with him, because he doesn't want to get rid of stuffs, but I want to get rid of stuff. And for example, it's like cables that are not working, like electrical cables are not working, then you should probably throw it away. And maybe that's one thing. Then the other one is I don't understand at all. Boxes, you want to keep boxes. We already have boxes. Some of the boxes you want to keep like very very small boxes, like those product packaging boxes you want to keep. And maybe like this size, for example, you want to keep boxes like this for no reason. Then this has always been like a cycle. The next time we clean up, maybe like a few months later, say, oh yeah, we can get rid of it. Yeah. So definitely spend a lot of time, arguing and stuff. Then when every time clean up, so take some time. So that's done. I kind of cleaned up my own mess for my home lab stuff, I guess if you want to call it. Yeah. And yeah, that's basically Saturday and Sunday for daytime at least. Then nighttime I just continue my planning and also the things I had to take care of when I moved to China and stuff. Yeah, but it's my first time staying abroad for some time, at least 6 months. So need to prepare, well, not 6 months, like 130 days. Had to prepare stuff. Yeah. Then there's some that I still to figure out. So I have Google Fi, uh, and I think I can go the. I talked to the agent last night, so I think I can do like the international route. But that's $17 each month, plus each gig. But I don't need the gig. I just need to receive text, just in case TMFA and stuff. Yeah. I think I'm still gonna shop around because I think that's a little bit, too high. Because I'm just only receiving text, and I know you can just port it to the Google Voice. So I'll do more research about it. Then I also thought about I probably do not need it because 'cause I tried it, I kind of attempt this last weekend before last night, Friday. Uh, you know, I signed into my account. It didn't ask me any, text message or anything. It just asked me push notification on your phone. That's it. And I even tried the VPN route, trying different, countries. It didn't ask me either. And oh, I didn't try the private tab or clean. Yeah, maybe, yeah, I'll try that afterwards. I'll try after this. Yeah, so yeah, I'll try that afterwards. Then see if I need it. Then I'll figure out something. But otherwise, I think most of the part I don't really need a phone. I mean, I don't really need to receive the text. I think I can do other ways, even though I haven't really tried other ways. The only thing I can think of every time I log into my Chase account, they ask me for my text verification code. Yeah, that's only the only financial thing. That's the main, mainly I worry about. That's only the financial thing I worry about. I think that's really it. And as for my Google account, it's just usually notification on the phone. That's really it. So that's not a problem. But if I sign out in my browser, that'll be a problem. So I remember that in Taiwan, I couldn't sign in. Yeah, I remember that. So I couldn't sign in to my well, I mean this channel account. I always keep my personal, but I was using like the Firefox browser at the time because my Brave browser, wasn't working out that well. So I just attempt to use Firefox and I couldn't log in. Yeah, with my this channel's email domain. Yeah, I mean that's really throughout the past few days. And the past few days I also struggle. A lot of things I don't really work in order. Usually like I think about it as work on it. Maybe it's better plan out, but I don't. Then I also spend time with knowing what to do in Saudi Arabia. I think that's the thing I struggle the most. Figuring out what to do, because I'm gonna go there, right? So I need to figure out what to do. So originally I planned from going, Riyadh, Jeddah, Mecca, and Medina, but I ended up just choosing not to go west. I ended up just going to go east. So I'm gonna fly from SFO to CDG for layover, then to DMM, so Durham. Then I'm gonna go to Durham, then Durham to Riyadh, Riyadh to Durham. Then I'll fly out from uh, Durham to Celia, Celia to Muscat, Muscat to KUO, Malaysia, then KUO to possibly Vietnam or straight to Shenzhen or Guangzhou Airport. Yeah, so that's the plan. I've already booked all my tickets except outside of Malaysia. I already booked all my tickets. Yeah, so from SFO to the CDG for the DMM part, uh, I didn't get the best redemption, but it was a lot better because I originally planned for going to Oman first, but it was not a very good rate. So it was 70,000 for that day if I'm leaving that day. Uh, but given my time frame, I'm not gonna leave. And 40,000 wasn't that bad, so I went with that route to DMM because 70,000 would be going to Oman and it's way too much. And I don't want to spend that much. I can just go to Saudi first, which is fine. So I go to Saudi first. DM. I'll arrive at 1:20 a.m. So I'm gonna stay there overnight. It's 24. It's a 24/7 airport because it's an international airport. So I just plan on arriving there. Then I'll just go to pick up my luggage. Then I'll go to the departure hall and just stay there overnight. So it's less suspicious when you're at the arrival hall, which for obvious reasons. Then originally I planned that day I go to Ria, but there wasn't a train. Well, there are trains for it, but it's all sold out, so I can't do that. And I still haven't booked my train yet, but I'll take care tonight. So I'll stay there for one day in Durham, kind of fix the jet lag and also or just explore around. Then afterwards, I will go to Durham to Ria. Ria, I'll stay there for 5 nights. I have my calendar. Hold on. Yeah, stay there for 5 nights. Stay there for 5 nights. But I'll be there from the 28th to the. Oh, wait, no, oh, I mean, 4 nights. I originally have 27 in Ria, but the train thing. So I'll stay there for 4 nights. Maybe I'll add five in case I take off one of them off Durham. Uh, yeah. So I'll yeah. Actually, I should change my calendar, but yeah, I'll take care of that. Then after Ria, I'll leave around the first or second if I change my mind. Then if I don't change my mind, I'll be in Durham. Take the train back to Durham from the August 2nd to the 5th. Then after that, I will just go to the what's it called? I will book the other flight with Flynas. It's a night flight. I'll arrive in Celia around 11:30, but most likely it's gonna be 12 a.m. to actually arrive, get out of the plane, then pick up luggage and stuff. So roughly around 12 a.m. I'll actually get out of the airplane. Yeah. Then I just plan on staying there overnight, the airport, cause I don't know. I think it's too late considering foreigner and first time there, so I just stayed overnight. It's not bad. And I think it's overnight too, cause it's 24/7. Then I'll go to the arrival hall. I mean for the departure hall too. So yeah, I'll do that. Then I plan on staying there for Muscat. I mean not Muscat, the city for 5 nights. Uh, I might change, or I might not require that long. I don't know yet, because it depends. Like, I guess I don't know if it's my driving or anything, because I don't really have that much destinations. But let's say, okay, so far I only have the west, so I put like west, south, north, east in terms of the airport point of view. So SHAT, so that's far west, to the Bendenship, then the Afehat area scenic view, then Karzar, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the west I have three places I want to go, then south I only have one, north I only have two, east I only have two. And I saw some videos on YouTube the other day, so I may add that, because if it's just like that, now that I just realized I don't really actually need 5 nights based on what I have right now. But I saw some videos on YouTube the other day, so maybe it can give me more days in, or I mean, it's actually 5 days in Celia. Then Muscat, then I have two in west, uh, five in the south, north zero, then six in the east. Then I'll buy my definitely buy the. Well, I didn't do research on the Saudi Arabia, but I'll definitely buy the dates in Muscat, because I did some research and do the research for Saudi, because I originally had planned for Oman first. But yeah, I'll take care of that. Yeah. So that's the plan. Then I'll first from Muscat, then I'll do a layover in UAE, then UAE I fly to Malaysia. Then Malaysia I arrive around 2:20 a.m. So I'll technically have 3 overnight stays this trip. So that'll be interesting. Yeah. Then all of them I'll just go to the arrival hall. Yeah. So that's the plan. Then originally I also planned for from Muscat to Salia, but now Salia to Muscat. Originally I planned on driving, but I did some research. It wasn't really a good idea, like, because it's long and also not recommended. Because there's also possible a sandstorm that I forgot about. Yeah, I forgot about. Yeah, so I'll just do the bus route. So I think the schedule is there's 4 a day or five. I don't remember. There's 4 a day, and it's about 8 OMAR dollars. So yeah, I'll just do that route. And I think that I don't know if yeah. So there's some research. Most car rental will not allow you to drive that far. So yeah. So yeah, it wasn't really a smart idea of mine to think about driving to Salia to Muscat or vice versa. So yeah. So yeah. So that's really as far as my trip. Mm, oh, and I pick up my visa on Wednesday. Uh, yeah, that didn't take that long. So roughly about 15 minutes wait. So I got my thing X2. Then I only get one entry, which is fine. I don't plan on going anywhere anyways. I don't know if that really applies for, Hong Kong or Macau. I mean, it's a special zone, but I don't know. I mean, if I can go, it's not end of the world. So, yeah. What else? Or maybe Taiwan one day, special zone. And and I pick up my packages on Wednesday. For the GPU, then the storage system. I mean, the storage drives. There should be 8 of them. I haven't opened it yet. Then the UPS. I didn't buy the UPS the first time. That's why planning is important. Should have bought the first time because I was lucky enough it didn't have any like outage and stuff. But I kept the system off, so until I came aware of my head, then I turned it off. So now it's back on because I just hooked up the UPS only last night. So I just turn on the system, turn on computer. Uh, yeah. And what's it called? And total, I'll have 140 terabyte. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be 70. Because of what's it called? Because of I'm gonna mirror each. So 10 times 14 is 140. Then divide by two, 70 terabyte. I mean that's the plan, so far. But I might change it to one drive for two mirror. I don't know. I don't know if you can do that, but it's fine. But that's my route. Then whatever I have there, I will get another storage drive for offline storage. So it will only be put it on, when really needed for as a backup, my offline backup solution. Yeah, but I only have 10 right now, so I can just buy one more. But again, it's not really in a rush because and I thought about it, I don't really have to configure all, before I leave because I haven't even reached to like, 10 terabytes. Right now, I only have 500 gig, and they're just really just, files, like I said, lots of files, some videos, like family videos, then photos, files. That's really it. I even drag my videos like from the channels. It's not even that much space. Uh, yeah, I think like if I'm working like 1 hour, let's say 1 hour movie is like roughly 8 gig or something. I don't remember. I forgot how it works. This is like way way back. I learned this in high school. So, I'm not high school, like middle school. So I don't know if it still applies. I don't. I forgot how it works. Yeah. Then what's it called? Then I'll have 70 terabyte. I don't know if I should, put it in because if I put it in, the thing is gonna start running. And then the fan, the hours gonna start, consuming. So I'll wait and see. And definitely, I do not have, that much space right now. But if I want to, I can. If I want to download movies, I mean, movies definitely take the most space. But I also do want to do it because something I got done. I mean, it's technically done, but the feeling of having done the system's all up. So my dad doesn't have to configure, just in case. Just the feeling, it's done. But uh, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm leave on Tuesday, so I figure that out. Yeah. So that's just for the NAS and the GPU, the 160, 160, 1660 Super. Oh wait, what am I pronouncing? 1616 Super. Uh, that one arrived too. Then I also got the PCIe cable. No, the 8-pin cable. Uh, because for my PSU, I needed one more for the. I needed for the SATA cable so I can power up the the drives because it didn't have enough plugins in that PSU. And my fan they use Molex, so yeah, the fans are Molex. Yeah, I think relative to the city is somewhat. I think it's pretty effective week. I also spent a lot of time on taxes, back and forth with the tax preparer. But there was what's it called? Our tax is a little bit, well, not really different, but it was different from we went with a different provider, so it took a bit longer. Yeah. Also, I have the question about the mining thing for 2022 because I stopped it. So a lot of question about that. So spent a good amount of time on that. Yeah. Then what's it called? I mean that's really the plan so far. Then going forward, I'll be leaving on Tuesday, so hopefully I got everything done. I assume most of the stuff I got around here is done. I'm still thinking, things I can do before I leave. Uh, yeah. Then I mean last. Oh, also last. I mean on Yeah, Friday night. Yeah, last night. I don't know if I said last week, but I said I would make a video about the Lego room tour. I ended up doing it, but I'll upload, maybe like a day after today. Uh, 'Cause why not? Then it was like 12 minute long, I think, 12 minute long. Yeah, maybe a bit long, but it's 12 minutes long. There's a room tour and talk about each of the set. That's really it. Uh, yeah. Then what's it called? Then I also plan doing one for the aeroponics and hydroponic. Even though I don't think it'll take that long, but yeah. Then the mining thing, I do have the GPU because I currently have a 710 right now, and I plan on keeping that around, just in case for the future, So I'll just keep that, and it's currently in my NAS system. It will not work. I mean, it's not useful at all. So I have to switch that out with the 1616 Super for hardware decoding, transcoding. Then I guess I can kind of use the 710 for like as a mock-up for how to build a mining rig. Uh, I have everything except it's a motherboard. I think motherboard should be fine. CPU I should be fine. I have three CPU. They're the cheap CPU, so three CPUs. I hope they work. One of them I know is not working, so and RAM. I'm more worried about RAM because I don't have the last RAM I used was for the my NAS, and I think I also need to buy RAM for my NAS. Uh, if I plan on doing more stuff, but uh, I forgot to check the information again. I'll check more about that. I'll check on the dashboard again. Yeah, I have no RAM. I have RAMs that are. I do have spare RAMs, but they're old from the old computers I pulled out. I don't know if it's compatible with my current motherboard, so that's something I have to take a look at the manual. But if it works out, then I mean I'm not gonna promise, but I'd like to make a video. If I don't have anything else that I have to take care of, then I'll make a video about it. Yeah, not a promise, but I definitely want to get something done, I guess. And as for the NAS, I also do want to make a video, but I'm technically done, but also not really done because all the empty 3.5 slots are not filled, and yeah, and also the CPU it's not the best. Well, I mean it's relatively okay for my setup, but you can't. It's never really a day. It's done. Like home lab is never really done. It's more like this is my limit for the upgrade, I guess. Yeah, I'll think about it, but I think yeah. Well, I mean we'll see. I don't want to promise. I mean if I want to make it happen, yeah. Then tonight I'll go see my grandma because I haven't seen her for 3 weeks now. So I'll go see the old lady, and well I have to go see her because I won't see her definitely for at least at least for this year. So I'll go see her. Then yeah. What was it called? Oh, I tried using the. So yesterday I was charging my phone. I tried using the other camera I had. I was using this to record the Lego room tour. It just gets hot. Like after like 8 minutes, it started getting hot for some reason. I wonder how that will do when I'm in the Middle East, because it's a lot hotter there, and I'm indoor here, so yeah, we'll see. Yeah. I mean, I'll try to attempt make a better video than I did last time when I was in Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. It was like terrible. But I was also at that time, I don't really want to show them much stuff, like faces. But now I'm at the point that I don't really care anymore. I'll just do, uh, you know, somewhat comfortable with. And also, I was in school at that time. It just, more like cautious, I guess. I'm more, flexible right now because I'm not in school anymore, so it's fine. But when I get a job, I'm fine with it too. It's just more like for school and stuff. I don't know. I guess something to look forward. I guess I don't know. No, that's kind of my excuse, but now I just really it is what it is. I don't mind right now. So yeah, but I don't know how I do like this. I think that'll be. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I might. I mean, it's not the point to see my face, but the point is to see the view, right? So we'll see. Maybe like a few clips. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's new for me, so yeah. I mean, yeah. That's just a very quick update. That the next video will either be the next video will definitely be the Lego video. That's for sure. Uh, aeroponics, stuff hydroponic. That. Then possibly the NAS and the mining. But it would not be all crammed this week, that's for sure. Uh, but next time it will be probably when I'm in Saudi Arabia in Dirham maybe or Riyadh, I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm leaving on like around lunchtime. Uh, like 1:50 p.m. Then my dentist appointment is at 9 a.m. and it takes about an hour, so I'll get that done. Flying out, leaving home for at least the end of the year. Yes, kind of sad because I can't work on my home labs. But I have everything set up. At least booted up. And if I want to play around, configure more, I have a dedicated mini PC to in case I need to configure my TrueNAS, my Unify, my Plex, and so on. So it's fine. Yeah, and the Raspberry Pi cluster that I talked about last week maybe or 2 weeks ago. I think I can get those shipped cheaper in China, so I don't have to get it here. Yeah, but I think I should still get one because I want dedicate one so my mom can watch my grandma and stuff, watching her phone. It's not a very huge priority right now because she can just open another computer. I mean, another browser. She has two monitors, so we'll see. Or my dad can do it. It's not that hard. I can help through the phone, and my dad knows kind of how to configure a computer, so it's not that bad. Yeah, but wait and see. I mean, that's really pretty much it for the video. Yeah, so next time you'll see me is, when you will see me. Yeah. Alright, thanks. Bye.